don't know what they're. I don't know. I'm confused.
Wrestling Insider Gurus.
Wig, colorful style, sorta, or something. See my bird? See my bird? It's my bird.
What's his name?
Bird.
Oh, okay. Night of Champions.
Yeah. So, you know, this is one of the more, for me, it's one of the more unpredictable PLEs that we've had in
Really?
a
Okay.
while. I mean, we're gonna have to talk through this, Michael, because I'm not sure. Part of making these predictions is kind of having an idea where they're headed after these results. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know what they're. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm
Really?
confused. So let's we
Maybe
we're
that
gonna
was
have to
their
talk. We're gonna
plan.
have to talk through this.
Okay.
We're gonna have to talk through it because I'm confused. You seem very confident.
I'm not as confused potentially. I know I have a good feeling about one or two matches. That's about it.
Good feeling
But
about one match, one and
I
a
don't,
half.
oh, okay. Well, let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
Let's start with the first not title matches at Night of Champions. First one being
Mm,
Jey Uso and Oba Femi. Now, this is a weird one because
it is.
I didn't see these two facing off together at the end. I was really hoping it was going to be Oba and Dom for the finals, but that was a good match. Um, but it's weird. They're really it seems like they're pushing Jay again. And the last time they did that, I didn't really like what we ended up with. We ended up with Jay, winning over Gunther, and that reign lasted not very long whatsoever. And Gunther had to just take that L for what no reason, and now he his whole life he has to live with a "you tapped out" chant just for Jay to
I
get the
know.
belt for like a month. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna go that way this time. I think Oba's gonna win, although the bloodline is now involved with their now recruited Fatu, and Fatu's kind of acting like he was when he was with Solo, which is fun to see. But so it's not just Oba versus Jay, it's Oba versus the entire bloodline basically, and I expect them to get involved in this. But regardless. I think Oba's gonna win. I think because the winner of this fights for the title at SummerSlam, correct? It's
Right.
SummerSlam.
And
Yeah, I think
apparently, unlike previous years, the winner gets to choose which title they wrestle for, kind of like Royal Rumble.
gotcha. Okay, cool.
It used to be whatever
Yeah,
brand that they're on, they have to face
right.
that champion. Very
Yeah,
quietly, it appears that they are now letting them have a choice, much like Royal Rumble, which is
that makes
probably
sense.
the right way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just don't see Jay headlining SummerSlam. I think the obvious choice and the one they should go for here is going to be Oba. I mean, whether he even takes on Roman or the winner of the triple threat on this PLE. Although I think he should take on Roman, especially if they get involved. I think that'd be a cool feud to lead up to. But regardless, Oba's going to win. What do you think?
I'm not so sure.
Uh-oh.
Look, we're gonna get Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar 3 at SummerSlam.
True.
That's happening.
Is
That
it?
is
Okay.
happening, period. It's gonna be Brock Lesnar's last match. Um, he's from Minnesota. That's in Minnesota.
Oh,
They're already doing the one and one. Um, so they're clearly gonna wrestle at SummerSlam. That's happening. The only question is, so the obvious thing here that everybody thinks is going to happen, probably except for you, apparently, is
okay.
is that Brock Lesnar interferes in this and keeps Obo from winning, and Jay wins because of that.
Okay.
The other way is Oba wins and wrestle twice on both nights. This is 2 nights, SummerSlam. What if Oba won and wrestled Roman one night and Brock Lesnar the other night?
Interesting.
That would be fun. They're really pushing Oba. He's very popular. He's kind of like the new Brock Lesnar in a way. This would be a good way to get him over. Um, but there's also, if Jay wins, what if Jay opted to wrestle Roman?
Yeah.
It's kind of there for that, which would be interesting. So,
I don't think it would be as interesting as Oba versus Roman, but maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll
Oba
that's if
versus
they're
Roman one night and Oba versus Brock the other night.
I don't know about that. That seems a little
I'm telling you, Oba is wrestling Brock Lesnar. I promise you that's happening.
They haven't mentioned that. It was like the last time they mentioned it was the night right after he lost to Brock, and then they haven't like touched it since,
Yeah,
right?
but because Night of Champions is coming up, they don't want to pull from that. And also, you kind of keep it a little
Hmm.
quiet, especially if Brock is going to interfere. You kind of keep that a little quiet right before,
That's true.
because then Brock shows up and interferes. Although I think that's predictable. I think that's so predictable that I almost don't want to go that route. I want to go with Oba wins and was double duty. That would be cool. When's the last time somebody's pulled double duty? I think Cody doing the tag and regular match at WrestleMania a few years back. So
Yeah.
that would be cool. Uh, I really don't know what to do here. I think it's one or the other. Brock interferes, Jay wins, or Oba wins and pulls double duty. I think it's one or the other. Which
Maybe.
which would be more interesting? Which would be better for Oba? If they're going to really push him as the next big thing. I'm going to go with Obafemi here, and I think
Okay.
he's going to do double duty. I think he's
Okay.
going to wrestle Brock and Roman
I don't think that's happening at all. But
one one
so
one
you
night, one the other night.
don't think there's a chance Gunther retires Brock at all at SummerSlam. You don't think that's in the bag at all?
Not now that he's got this thing without Oba. I think that's gone now.
Um,
I used
I
to think
mean,
that, but now that he's
okay.
got this 1-1 with Oba and they both mention it, clearly they're going to have a rematch. And I think Brock, clearly those two are going to have a rematch, and Oba's going to win. And I think
Yeah.
and I think Brock's last match is SummerSlam. So I think they're changing that little course, and it's going to be Oba versus Brock. I don't think they're going to do the Gunther thing at this point.
Okay.
Maybe they will, though. Maybe that's something I'm completely overlooking.
Yeah, I hope they do the Oba Brock. I just don't know if I'm as convinced as you that they are going to do it. If I hear if he, I mean, interferes in this match, then it's a done deal,
That's it.
basically. Um, but I just haven't heard anything from him or about him, and since the last night he wrestled, basically. So I'm just we've just been caught in the wind for like just a month, just kind of waiting. And I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's a
I'm
tough one.
still going with Oba.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, what's
All right.
next? What?
The next match is the only other non-title match on this whole card, I think. Yeah, that should be right. Seth Rollins and
Hmm.
Braun Breaker. What do you think about this one?
I think this one's tough too. I don't
Yeah.
know what they're doing. Brock won the last big match between these two.
hmm
I'm gonna go with Seth. I just
Okay.
don't think they're gonna have him lose again. Like that. I don't know if this ends the his feud with the Vision or if they're just going to keep going with it, but I think this is Seth's. I just think I just don't think they're going to have him lose this unless something big happens, like like if the Street Profits join the Vision or something like that, then maybe I'd see
Yeah.
him lose. But otherwise, if they go straight here, and I kind of think they will, I'm going with Seth.
Okay.
What do you think,
Um,
Michael?
so I'm always like looking to see what would make the best matchup in the future. And
Hmm.
there's basically like four options right now if the champions stay who they are, which is Cody and Roman Reigns. So if Seth Rollins wins, it could either be at SummerSlam, it could be Seth versus Cody. I mean, that's okay, but they haven't had history in like a long time, I don't think. It could be Seth versus Roman, which would be a really cool
Uh,
Shield clash. So that because they got history, I could see that happening. Um, it could be Braun versus Cody, which again, I just don't see Seth or Braun fighting Cody for some reason. I'm not sure why. I mean, it doesn't help that they're on Raw and Cody's on SmackDown. Is that right? Cody's on SmackDown, they're on
yes,
Raw.
that's
Okay, and
correct.
then just making sure, double checking. And then Braun versus Roman. When I think about Braun versus Roman, I think that could be a pretty cool match just because you have the Bloodline, who is a bunch of people, and you have the Vision, who is a faction as well. And seeing those two factions clash, that seems pretty cool to me.
Hmm.
So I think whoever wins this is going to probably face Roman. But it's just who is it gonna be? Um, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker here. I think Braun's gonna pick up the W on this, and they're gonna have a faction versus faction
We have a
match,
disagreement.
and then maybe at SummerSlam they'll somebody will turn on somebody. Maybe Logan and Paul will join the bloodline. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. But I'm not sure about this one either. This is one of the
Yeah.
ones that's basically 50-50 for me.
Yeah, it is
But
for me too.
all right, so we agree on one and we disagree on
Disagree.
one. Okay, well let's go throw it down to the this match. Trick Williams and Ricky Saints for the United States Championship. This one would be fun. I've been impressed with Ricky Saints.
He's good.
His matches are really good. He's very over dramatic with some stuff. He really sells it well. Um, and he's had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. What was that?
That's his move.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to recalibrate your eyebrows. Sorry.
Recalibrating
Um,
my eyebrows. Don't mind me.
that's right. That's right.
No, his
Um,
little trademark.
yeah. Okay. I got you. Yeah, return side. I got you. Okay, but I think this one's kind of an easy one for me. I think Trick Williams is going to win this. I think his title reign has not been very long. I love that he has like little Yachty in his corner. They've been like fun
Yeah,
to
they
go
have
back
been.
and forth. I just don't see anybody beating Trick soon. Maybe SummerSlam, but even then, I think Trick had a match at SummerSlam, I still think he'd win. He's so hot right now. They're not going to. Have him hold the championship for a month. I think they're really trying to build this guy. So I'm going Trick Willie. What you got?
I am also going Trick Willie, and I'll
Yeah,
tell you why.
please do.
This is all leading up to a triple threat match at SummerSlam.
Oh,
Trick
okay.
and Ricky Saints and Mello. So this is all
Ah,
leading up to that. Mello probably gets involved here and costs Ricky Saints and or something like that. And it
could
all
see that.
leads to a triple threat in SummerSlam. And not to get too ahead of ourselves, Trick might lose it there because I think they might want him to move on to bigger things. So,
Yeah.
but that's then. This is now. I'm going with Trick Williams because Carmelo costs Ricky Saints, something like that. Because I think this is
Okay.
all leading up to a triple threat for SummerSlam.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to our next
And I
match.
think that's the easiest one to
Oh,
predict of the whole card, by
oh,
the
you
way.
think that one is? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of them. I thought that and the Elba one were probably the most, but who knows? We'll go on to the other United States Championship match between Miss Tiffy and Jade Cargill. What do you think about this old rivalry coming back?
Yeah. Are they going to have Jade lose again 3 times in a row, sort of? She
Maybe.
lost at WrestleMania, lost at Backlash. Is she just going to lose again? I kind of don't think so. I
Oh,
kind of don't
okay.
think so. I'm going to go with Jade here. I just don't think they're going to have her
Hmm.
lose again. Not here, maybe at SummerSlam, but I think this is the beginning of this little thing here. Chelsea Green's going to play a part. I think
Mm.
this is moving toward Tiffany having to accept that she needs Chelsea Green. She's going to find out she needs her at Night of Champions. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go with Jade.
Okay. I think we're also going to find out that Tiffany Stratton needs Chelsea Green, but in the opposite way, because Chelsea's going to help her out and
Huh?
help Tiffy get the victory here. So basically, same thought process, but I
Different.
think
Okay.
Tiffy's going to pick up the win. Different
So you,
outcome.
you
Yep.
think Jade will lose three in a row? Huh?
I think so, because I don't think this match was supposed to happen anyway. I think Rhea's hurt, so they just threw
Oh,
this
okay.
together. So I don't think they're wanting, if they're wanting to keep the, I mean, it depends on how long Rhea's going to be out for. This might have just like, pulled the rug out from other every plan that they had. But if not, and they're going to continue, the story with Jade and Rhea or whatever again, then I probably say they're going to just flatline, make it an even, just, have Tiffy come out. No, no change in title. Just, but we'll see. Who knows? I don't.
I don't,
So
but
we
I do.
disagree again. We agree for two and we disagree for two.
Let's do a tiebreaker.
Okay. How about the tiebreaker being the triple threat match
I don't know
between
what the
Gunther?
hell. I have no idea what's going on with this match.
I don't either. This is kind of weird. Why is Sammy involved? That's, I mean, I
A
get that
good
they've been having the
question.
feud, but that's just so interesting to throw Sami Zayn in there. Is it because they're going to pull a complete upset and Cody and Gunther are just going to take each other out and Sammy's going to come in for the win? I mean, that's what you like to think with the triple threat matches. It just gives somebody the reason to lose because they're not even involved in the pinfall, basically.
But
So I
somebody's going
don't
to have to
really,
lose if Sammy wins. He's going to have to pin one
yeah,
of those guys.
that's true. I don't think that would happen. I think somebody's pinning Sammy, if anything, I think. But who is it gonna be? I, I my heart's saying Cody because I thought Gunther was gonna win on Backlash.
I
He
was
didn't.
positive he was going to win at Backlash.
Yeah, I just feel like they're just playing it safe again with Cody somehow. And then the Gunther and Cody feud can still keep going, especially if Cody pins Sammy. I mean, same way for Gunther. If Gunther pins Sammy, feud could still keep going, and Cody could retain or get it back at SummerSlam. I don't know. I'm just gonna play it safe here too. I'm just gonna stick with Cody. What is your thoughts on this?
It's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh crap! Yeah,
That's
I forgot
that's
about
where
that.
Sammy's from.
Uh,
Why is Sammy part of this? If he's not going to win, why is he
Saudi
part of
Arabia,
this?
probably.
Why? I mean, just so maybe Cody can win again without pinning Gunther.
Maybe.
Uh, and then that leads to them having a third match at SummerSlam. I don't know where this is going.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it's going. Why is Sammy there if they don't want him to win? I mean,
Is
if
it
either of the
strictly
other
Saudi
guys win,
Arabia?
what does Sammy do after that?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I'm going with Sammy. I
Wow.
think
Okay.
Sammy's going to win this. I think Sammy's going to win. Why else is he there?
True.
I don't know why else he's part of this if they don't have in mind for him to win this. And it happens to be in his home country.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
I
know
can see
why
that.
else. I'm going with Sammy. I just have a feeling here this is going to be fun and this is going to be a Sammy thing.
You know
Sammy.
what? I'm kind of leaning towards that too now. That would be an interesting move to pull. Sammy getting it, especially in Saudi Arabia, a crowd would go absolutely nuts. If he got the championship, and then who knows, he could face whoever at SummerSlam, and him and what's his face? Kevin Owens could interfere and cost him the championship at
Oh, that would be
SummerSlam if he
great.
comes back. Who knows? I mean, they could do a lot with Sammy as the championship. Um, Man, I want to say Sammy now. I'm sticking with Cody. I want to say
Okay.
Sammy. I hope it's Sammy actually now. I hope they do that because that would stir some stuff
It's,
up.
I
But
just don't know why else he's there. I just
yeah,
don't know why else he's there.
is it strictly and solely for the Saudi Arabian crowd? Do you think that's it? The only purpose?
I mean, I think it's just the stars have lined up here. They're like, when they're putting this thing together and they're like, oh, and by the way, we've got Saudi Arabia coming up. That's where he could win it. I think it's just the stars have aligned, and I think this is probably what make would be the funnest storyline going into SummerSlam. Um, this might not be the last triple threat we see with these three guys.
Maybe
So
not.
I'm gonna go Sammy. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about this one.
I don't either. This
That's
is
what
one of
I'm
the
doing.
hardest ones.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was our predictions.
We've
We
got one more
mostly
left.
disagree. Oh, no, we don't, do we?
Yeah.
Which
EO
one?
versus Liv.
Oh, that's right. I thought we did that one for some reason already.
No.
Just kidding. The finals for Queen of the Ring, Liv versus Io Sky. This one's maybe I skipped it because this one's kind of an easy one for me as well. I think it's most obviously going to be Io Sky, especially if, well, it depends. Again, it depends on how long Rhea's gonna be out. If she's really injured, and she can't make it to SummerSlam, there will be no point for Io Sky to win because I want that Io and Rhea feud basically.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, it's just kind of just weird. I don't like that Liv was in this anyway. I mean,
Weird that she's in it.
she's already the champion. I mean, and it would have made sense if it progressed some other storyline other than just her being in it. Like if she fought either Roxanne or Raquel some way through the tournament, that would be cool. Then they could like push that, feud of the Judgment Day storyline a little bit further. But nothing like that happened.
Yeah.
Like why is she in this? Is just because they couldn't think of anything else to do with her to up till now? I mean, I think it's kind of weird. Yeah, so my gut, everything's telling me Io Sky. I'm sticking with it. Io Sky.
I'm going with Io Sky also. My only hesitation is I keep thinking, why, again, why do they have Liv in this if they didn't want
Yeah,
her like to win? And I was kind of thinking maybe they do a Liv versus Rhea, uh, unify the belts kind of a thing. Eh. But I think their bigger thing here is EO versus Rhea. And then if Rhea's not good to go, they could do EO versus Liv again for her belt. So they've got a backup.
sure,
Either way,
true.
I think this is EO. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
weird that Liv is here, and that just makes me wonder a little bit, but not enough to pull that trigger. EO.
gotcha. I agree. All right,
That's
so what does that mean? We agree for three and we disagree for three? Is that right?
it's a hard one to pick.
All
No, I
right.
think we just we yeah, I think it's I can't remember, Michael.
Nah, I can't either. Sorry.
This one is it's difficult. There's a lot that can
Yeah,
go many different ways. It's just
for
difficult.
sure.
So
Yep.
that's
All
it.
right. Well, not before when I said that, but this now
Hmm.
was our predictions.
Yeah,
Um, and there you have it. You don't have to like them, but you got to live with them, right?
you
So
do.
this has been Wrestling Insider Gurus.
Wig. Look at my eyebrows don't do anything weird. Yours freaks out, but mine just kind of, oh.
Michael's cool, yeah, everyone knows. Calling every match like a wrestling pro.